Hello there, welcome to a stream on Wednesday. How crazy is that? Also, I have a mail. How crazy is that? Inside Out 2 in the Valley. Oh, that's not that crazy. I just recorded the guide for this event. It's pretty easy to do. Now, with the fact that the memories are not dropping duplicates, completing these memories is so easy. Hi guys, welcome. Are you ready to find out what's this whole thing Wishblossom Ranch is about? I see a lot of speculation of what horses we're going to be getting in the valley. And I'm sick and tired of having my inventory full of flowers, so I changed my companions to a bird that pick up sweets. Since there is no sweets in the valley, I think we'll be fine. Plus, I want to level them up anyway. Alright, let's see if I got any phones. I just picked one up, so probably not. Also, does anybody know why do I have 2 extra spotlights? What am I supposed to do with these? They arrived in my email for some reason, and now I don't know what to do with them. I have a feeling it's some kind of a glitch. Alright. Almost there. 4 more pieces. And the capybara will be mine. Alright. I could use this time to do something productive. Like sort out my storage before the reveal. Maybe that's what I'll do. When do you think? Let's speculate a little bit. When do you think DLC is coming? Do you think it's actually going to be coming in December like all other DLCs? I bet it's going to come like in 2 weeks. My bet, September. Literally before the next update. To add light to Dreamsnaps. No, but I can use the regular furniture mode spotlights, but these are like an item in my inventory. There's nothing I can do with it. So I guess... Oh, Vanellope's inside the well. That's normal. Look at this mess. That would be nice to sort this all out. Oh boy. November or December. October. I don't know. Around Christmas. I think my guess is September. I think this is going to be a mini DLC. Okay, so I'm gonna give out my theory, and we'll see how wrong or right I am. I think this is we're gonna have 2 DLC this year. This is gonna be a mini DLC, and then we're gonna have a full one around Christmas. This one's just gonna come with a range, maybe 1 quest or like couple quests, like a little short quest line to basically teach us on how the new mechanics are gonna work. We're gonna get mounts that we will be able to ride, but my guess is that we're not gonna be able to ride them around the valley, only inside the range. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Maybe we will. Actually, maybe we will be allowed to ride them around the valley. We'll see. And then later, maybe even later than usual, maybe in January or February, we'll get another full-blown DLC. That's going to be announced in the developers update. Because I feel like since they have developers update in October, they're going to be all hyping up the something, right? So it has to be another DLC. So maybe this is going to come out before, like in September. Then everybody's going to... The hype going to go down a little bit. And then they're going to bring the hype back up in their developers update. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's a full DLC. All right, we'll see. We'll find out in 20 minutes. Even if it's a mini DLC, you will still have to pay for it. Yeah, but if it's a mini one, it's probably going to be cheaper. I would guess if it is a mini one, it's probably going to be half the price, but we'll see. Maybe we're getting cows and chickens to raise and care for. So that's actually another theory that I had. What if the ranch is like a place we go to where we can raise animals and just care for them, and maybe... But like, what would be the purpose of it? Like, I don't know. Honestly, there's so many ways they could play this, so I'm very curious to see how it goes. All right, let's at least put away all my flowers. I wanna sort out the storage a little bit while we have a chance. Because I don't see how we can bring all of these horses into the valley. I feel like there's just not enough space for it. But on the range? Anyway, I don't know. They clearly... They didn't give us anything. So everything we're saying right now is just pure speculation. Just my gut telling me that it's just going to be a mini DLC. I don't have any proof. Claudia, welcome to Dreamlight Villagers. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I find watching people storage organize is so satisfying. Well, that's my goal. Satisfy you guys. Thank you so much, Claudia. Welcome. I want an underwater biome. That's very likely, actually, for the next DLC. Like the big DLC. Because characters from Finding Nemo were in the poll, right? They are considering adding them to the game. And there is many characters that can come in the underwater biome. It doesn't even have to be the whole DLC underwater. They could do half underwater, half above water, and then they're just, I don't know, fighting each other for some reason, and then we have to bring peace. It could be Atlantis versus, like, Nemo characters. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like they can spin it in so many different ways. Oh my god, that's a lot of flowers. That's a lot of flowers. Thank you, birds. I will never run out of flowers now. Okay. Now we just drop everything off. I'm not gonna organize inside the chests. And if there's new items in this DLC, I have space. My storage system has been designed to be extendable. I still have lots of chests I'm not using, so perfect. Not gonna have to rebuild it again, which is very useful. How come I don't have space for these flowers? I think I'll just put them here, why not? Sonia! 28 months! Surprise! I'm so excited for the new DLC. Welcome! And, wow, 28 months. Thank you so much for support, Sonia. And I'm also excited. 15 minutes! 15 minutes until we find out, once and for all. I bet they're still not gonna reveal everything, though. I bet they're gonna tease us a little bit. Just show us, like, bits and snippets, and we're still gonna have lots of questions. And then they're gonna be revealing little by little over time. Hi, Deborah. Wow, what a timing. Are they going to optimize for Switch too? They said they would. I'm not sure if it's coming next update or not. But I hear that on Switch too, the game is already much better, right? Oh yeah, this is very satisfying organization. Oh, I should have put the quest items in this chest. That's where I put all my weird stuff. All right, let's finish the flowers. And then we'll deal with the rest of it. It loads so fast. I mean, I guess it works faster just because the device is more powerful, but they could also, like, probably optimize it even further. I bet Switch has some systems that can be used to make it even smoother. Whoa, that was... Wait a second. Do we have 506 viewers? Holy moly, that's been a while since I saw this number. That is incredible. Welcome, guys. Welcome. That is a huge view count. You must be really excited for the update. I think we're gonna hit 300 likes goal like this. Easy peasy. I don't think we've ever hit the goal so fast. That's incredible. Hi, Quinn. Hi, Crafty. Thank you so much, Crafty. $500 viewers. Guys, 300 likes. Let's do it in the next 2 minutes. That's going to be absolutely epic. I have so much flowers. And done. Alright, next we're going to deal with gems. Probably have a whole inventory of gems too. I love watching with others, makes it more fun. Absolutely. I agree. Oh, there is still more flowers. Oh, I missed this chest. Whoops. Okay, let's do the rest of the flowers. And snippets and seeds. Alright, this is what we're doing. Snippets, seeds, and flowers. This. Hopefully not missing anything. Oh, that's a lot of snippets. Yep. I might even just convert them. I don't need this many snippets. Not as many seeds as I thought, though. I don't think I'll be able to finish it before the reveal, but can definitely make a lot of progress. We'll finish it on the next stream. Tomorrow, by the way. Which emotion are you doing for this dream snap? Have you decided yet? I'm guessing this is 200 likes. Easy peasy. And we're almost up to 600 viewers. Oh my god. Mr. Star, do you think the Star Path duties were lousy? I wouldn't say lousy. They were definitely easy. On one hand, I do like grinding Star Path. But on the other hand, I do feel like now I have more freedom to do anything I want with the Star Path done. So overall, I think it was a good change. I can always find a way to grind and spiral in this game. I don't need Star Path for this. But I think they will be improving the tasks going forward. I think they're going to add more variety, because that's what a lot of people are asking. And if I were to guess, they're probably going to get rid of the routine duties, or at least make them work differently, because right now that's like the main point of contention. I feel like people don't appreciate having to like log in during specific weeks to be able to finish the Star Path. Confessions of a Nutty Knitter. Oh my god, what a name. Welcome to Dreamlight Villagers. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Kitty is stretching their legs. It's a long kitty, needs a lot of stretching. Yeah, outfit tags have been pretty brutal lately. Not very matching the rest of the challenge itself. Especially when they give you an option to go for any of the 5 emotions, you really can't, because the tag items clearly favor one or the other. Yeah, the tag system need to change next. I hope they're listening. So many people say the tags need to go. I hope eventually it's gonna get implemented. Rena, thank you so much for a gifted membership. A long, long cat. Yep, very long kitty. Aww. So long. Hey, kitty. Say hi. Say hi. Look up. Meow. Ow! Stop biting. She bite me and just goes face down. 620 viewers, not bad. 20 on Twitch, 600 on YouTube. It's almost time. Yes, 10 minutes left. Okay, let me just finish. At least dump my inventory, and then we'll switch to the YouTube Premiere thing to make sure we're there for the very first second of the action. Okay. Let's do the snippets. I made all my villagers snippet catchers. What? Oh, if I made all my villagers snippet catchers, what would the drops be? Well, you would be getting at least 36 extra snippets for every snippet you catch. Sometimes 49. In my opinion, it's not worth it considering we have the lures that, and considering we don't really need snippets for anything after you complete the tapestry. So I honestly wouldn't convert everybody. Not even, maybe one, but to be fair, I would probably not convert a single villager into the snippet catchers because it just doesn't seem worth it at this stage. 300 viewers! I mean, likes! Well, that was fast. That was really fast. Yep, we're switching. Let me just empty my inventory and we're gonna go straight to the video. And we're gonna chat while we're there. Oh boy, this is a lot of snippets that I don't have space for. We'll deal with you later. A whole large chest full of snippets. Now that's the life. Sarah, thank you so much for $2 super chat. Did DLV countdown starting at 11:59? Yep. Still have some time. And Rionak, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. Love emoji and a horse emoji. Yeah, horses in Disney Dreamlight Valley. If somebody told me some time ago that there's going to be horses in Disney Dreamlight Valley, I would laugh in their faces. Horses? Come on. I did not believe for the longest time that we would have mounts. And, well, it's still not officially confirmed, but come on. That horse clearly had, I don't know what it's called, but those, like the gear for riding a horse. Why on earth would they put it on a horse if we couldn't ride it, right? That just doesn't make any sense. Oh, no! That's not what I meant to do. No! Well, I ruined it. Anyway, it's okay. And another goal we just completed. That was easy. A saddle. The saddle, yes, but what about those things for the feet? I forgot. I feel like there's a word for it. Is that the whole thing called saddle, even the feet part? Yeah, I don't have a single spot here to drop a flower. I mean, maybe here. Let's see, drop. And now I can put it back. There we go. Fixed. Crisis averted. Alright, it's time. Well, it's not really time yet, but we're gonna go just in case they decide to start early. Rena, thank you so much for another gifted membership. Welcome. Welcome to all the new members. Oh, stirrups. Yep, that sounds right. Thank you. All right. Let's set everything up. All right, we are ready. Five minutes, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Wow, there is almost 3,700 people watching an official stream. That's a lot. That's how you know Disney Dreamlight Valley is still doing pretty good. Hey, kitty. People give you a compliment. They say you're cute. Show them how cute you can be. Come on. Show them how cute you can be. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She is showing off now. Come on. 5 minutes left. Let's play some music before it starts. If they give us horses and don't let us ride them, straight to jail. Also, which horse do you think this is? I did some Google search of all the cartoon horses, and this one looks almost identical to a Spirit. But Spirit is not Disney. Do you think it's just like a generic horse? Hey, Chenoa, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome back. What? The Dreamlight Savior. I don't know about that. I'm just here for a ride. I don't think he's notable. I think it's Philip. Didn't Philip have like different color? It looks like Belle's horse. Really? Hey, Ryonak. I hope I'm not butchering your name. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for $5 super chat. We watch for the kitty meow. Oh my god, Kitty is really showing off now. What are you doing, Kitty? Look at this. What is it? What is it? You think you're this cute? Oh, she is pretty cute. She knows what she's doing. We're gonna hide you while the video is gonna be playing, so there is no distraction. So I'm gonna hide everything, my camera, the cat, while the premiere is gonna be live, and then as soon as it's over, we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be epic. People saying, please start already. This is my first DLC announcement. It just came out of nowhere. Usually, they do this on like a huge developer stream that lasts like 15-20 minutes. And it's usually announced much more in advance. This was just dropped like tomorrow. This whole thing, new thing, save the date. That was so short notice, but that's what makes me think that this is not going to be full DLC, because how short notice it was, and that it's not part of the bigger developer update. But we'll see. Literally no reason to speculate anymore. 1 minute left. Keeping us on our toes. I know, nobody expected any announcements. My god, 900 people watching! What is happening? I don't even have the storybook aisle. You can always get it later. I don't think it's going to be connected to Storybook Vale. I think it's going to be something completely separate. Longest minute ever. $364 likes. We don't even have any more goals. We already smashed all the like goals. That was easy. Announcement maybe because of the recent leak. I feel like the leak happened because they were ready to announce it. They were just setting things up. And that's another thing that makes me think it's going to come much sooner than we think, because they're already testing things out in Steam. That's why the leak happened to begin with. So I feel like they're ready to launch it. I'm guessing they're going to announce it's coming later this month. I would be surprised if it's not. I'm sure they leaked it themselves on purpose. Oh, I'm sure too. They do it all the time. Love the snowy trees. Oh, 1,000 people! No way! Oh my god, that's insane. We have. Oh wow. Okay, now there is 8,000 on the Disney Dreamlight Valley stream. Honestly, that's pretty good. Woo! All right, guys. I'm going to go full screen mode. It's going to drop, baby. Oh, no, 2 more minutes. What a rug pull. Come on. That was cruel. Another 2 minutes. I know. But we waited this long. We can wait 2 more minutes. Turn off the alerts. Yes. Good call. All right. Alerts are off. I will hide everything. So the trailer is going to be fully uninterrupted. Nothing else on screen. So you don't miss a single detail. Don't hide your camera, please. We want to see your reaction. I will, if there is something that requires a big reaction, I will put it back on. But I don't want to block an important detail. I can do this. And then hide it again. I don't have an ability to turn off ads. I'm sorry. Okay, what I can do though, I can force one to play right now. So maybe that it's not gonna play. Oh no, wait, I can turn it off for 5 minutes. That's for 10 minutes. Oh, that's useful. Okay, no ad breaks during this as well. That's good. You're too funny. Okay, I will hide the stream goals though. All right, it's coming. Whoops.
Hey Valley Villagers, thanks for joining us today for a very special reveal. I'm excited to introduce our brand new expansion, which will be galloping to you this November. New villagers, a new world to explore, and a game-changing feature will arrive to Disney Dreamlight Valley very soon. Here's the reveal trailer for our next expansion.
Oh my god!
Welcome to Wishblossom Ranch. Your homestead in the heart of a vibrant alpine paradise.
No way!
Where horses roam free. Befriend and take care of your horses. And build the ranch of your dreams. Alongside your new friends. A new adventure is waiting for you in Wishblossom Ranch. Saddle up! Disney Dreamlight Valley Wishblossom Ranch launches this November.
Insane!
That's right, rideable mounts are coming to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Along with this, we're excited to bring the original Disney princess, Snow White from Disney's Snow White, to the valley along with Tinkerbell from Disney's Peter Pan.
Finally!
Together, you'll explore the alpine paradise of Wishblossom Mountains and rebuild the Wishblossom Ranch into the perfect home for your new horse friends. Along with your own customizable horse, you'll also get to befriend and ride the tempestuous Maximus from Disney's Tangled.
Yes!
There's still so much more to Wishblossom Ranch, and we can't wait to share it with you all in our 2025 Disney Dreamlight Valley Showcase stream.
I knew it!
Which will take place on October 15th.
Ooh.
So mark your calendars and stay tuned to our social channels for more details. Thanks so much for joining us, and see you in the valley.
That's it! My god, that is it! That is really it! It was a 2-minute video! I mean, to be fair, that makes sense. Alright. Let's talk about it. The scream I scrumped. So let's go through it in detail. So what do we have? Let's watch the trailer again. So Tinkerbell, new characters. Tinkerbell and Snow White. And look at us riding this horse. So new items. The tree with the little birdhouse. Bushes with the snow. I'm guessing this... I wonder if this part of it... It's probably not changeable. This is like part of the biome. It doesn't look like it's like a giant area. It looks like it's a pretty small area. It's like about one biome size, I think. And the goose. Is the goose significant? Is he from somewhere? He's just a silly goose. I wonder if it's companion. There's no way it's a character though, right? Tinkerbell seems to be a character though. All right, so what else? What else do we spy? There is mountains. There is bunch of different horses. New flower I see. Is this new path? Definitely new fence. We can feed horses apples, which is cool. I don't know what it does. The goose seems to be happy, though. I see Elsa back there. That really does look like Arendelle a little bit. So, are these new crops? The middle one, definitely new one. This one kind of looks like Cosmic Figs, but I think it's something else. It has snow on it. But all the crops have snow on it. All right, wait a second. What is this? Anybody has any idea? The right one looks like radishes, maybe? It's Belle's horse. Okay, this is Philip, right? Yes, I think so. Or is it Maximus? They kind of look a little similar. So, wait, let me Google how Philippe looks, because I completely forgot. I feel like... Horse. No, Philip is brown. But he has white hair, though. Philip has white hair. This horse has black hair. I wonder why. If it meant to be Philip, they should have given him white hair. Different color geese. Yes, so it looks like Goose is going to be like a native companion that just lives here. That's cool. I love geese. So the left one looks like maybe beets. Kind of looks like a beet. This one looks like a radish on the right. And the one on the very right has like bluish green leaves. I wonder what that is. I'm actually not sure. It's probably a customizable horse. Yeah, it's possible. So we can... There is area that's like a center of it, and the other area that we can build in. Look at this little bush. This is like a glowing bush. Oh my god, we have 1,500 viewers. Welcome, guys. Welcome. This is incredible. Thank you so much for being here. That means a lot that so many people chose to watch this here with me, with our community. If you're new, welcome. It's nice to have you here. I want those snowy fir trees. Yes, absolutely. So this is new path, right? There is a bench. All right, this is literally the frame, except they didn't show the Snow White. Snow White is exciting, though. But I think a lot of people are going to be upset that she is going to be part of the paid DLC and not a free update. A lot of people want Snow... They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. A lot of people are going to buy this DLC just for the Snow White. I wanted to watch your reaction. Thank you. Kitty is so adorable. This one? This kitty? Oh, yeah. So this is the same rocks we already have. The bush is different for sure. It has snow on it. Okay. I wonder what are these effects in the sky. Also, a lot of people pointed out there's no villain. At least doesn't seem like there is. So it does look like a mini DLC. Only one biome. No villain. Only 2 characters. So this has to be half the price, right? Since it's half the DLC. I would be surprised if this is a full price DLC. Because even though it has some incredible features... It would not be fair to price it the same way they priced previous DLCs, because it doesn't seem like it offers as much. Snow White's Castle. Okay, that makes sense. Northern Lights. Oh yeah, it is Northern Lights. 3 characters. Tinkerbell, Snow White. Wait, who is the third character? Is Maximus character? I don't think Maximus is character. I think it's 2 characters, right? I'm buying it just for the horses. I agree. Horses, I'm really curious if we can take horses off the ranch. They didn't mention it. I hope so. I hope we can take them off and maybe have a stable in our main valley. But maybe the horses are going to be just for the ranch. Which would be weird and sad. Max is a character. Wait, what? Did they say that? Wait a second.
Horses. And build the ranch of your dreams. Alongside your new friends. A new adventure is waiting for you in Wishblossom Ranch. Saddle up! Disney Dreamlight Valley Wishblossom.
I'm excited to introduce our brand new expansion, which will be galloping to you this November. New villagers, a new world to explore, and a game-changing feature will arrive to Disney Dreamlight Valley very soon. Here's the reveal trailer for our next expansion.
Welcome to Wishblossom Ranch. Your homestead in the heart of a vibrant alpine paradise. Where horses roam free. Befriend and take care of your horses. And build the ranch of your dreams. Alongside your new friends.
I don't know.
A new adventure is waiting.
Blossom Ranch into the perfect home for your new horse friends. Along with your own customizable horse, you'll also get to befriend and ride the tempestuous Maximus from Disney's Tangled.
It's just going to be another horse. I think horses is going to be like separate. It's not going to be, it's like going to be separate category. It's not going to be a companion. It's just going to be, and not going to be a villager. It's just going to be something separate. And I think Max is going to be one of those. Maybe there's going to be a category like mounts. She said 3. Wait, what? Where?
There's still so much more to Wishblossom Ranch, and we can't wait to share it with you all in our 2025 Disney Dreamlight Valley Showcase stream.
I mean, it does look like there is more. Do you think there is actually more, or is this all? This whole area is just it? I don't know. I hope there is more.
Which will take...
Wait, there is a bridge. Do you see this bridge? Going somewhere there, which is kind of like in the fog. So maybe there is going to be some kind of a villain and some kind of a more expanded area to explore. Maybe this is just a little taste, just to get the hype going. I feel like there might be more, because this leads to something, I feel like. That road is going in and out. Yeah, there is something behind that in that fog. Interesting. There's definitely more to come. We're going to have to wait till October 16. No! That's so long. Come on, we're going to die. We're all going to die trying to speculate. Where did it say 3 characters though?
Alongside your new friends.
It says new friends.
A new adventure is waiting for you. Dreamlight Valley.
Excited to bring the original Disney princess, Snow White from Disney's Snow White, to the valley along with Tinkerbell from Disney's Peter Pan. Together, you'll explore the alpine paradise.
Yeah, that's it. They mentioned only 2 villagers. Once again, these could be just the 2 starting villagers that we find when we get to the DLC. There could be more that we meet once they reveal the rest of it, if there is the rest of it. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not going to be able to wait a whole month to find out. People wanted a different DLC. This is different. Yeah, so every DLC comes with some kind of unique thing. First, we got Ancient Machines and Mist, the time bending. The second DLC, we got snippet sketching. And now, I don't know. I don't think we even need a separate tool. Instead of a new tool, they're giving us a completely brand new mechanic, which is riding horses. And it seems like you can water crops while riding a horse. Like, how crazy is this? Look at this. Wait, where was it? And we can wash them. I wonder what does that do. Look at this. We can literally water crops on a horse. I wonder if we can do anything else on a horse. Can we, like, mine rocks on a horse? Also, I wonder if horses have... Like, can we take a dream snap while riding a horse? Are there horses, like... horse poses that we can do? Like, maybe there is, like, a pose when the horse stands up on the 2 feet, and some kind of a pose where you just hug a horse or something. Because later on, it did seem like Maximus, at least, had a selfie pose animation. Like, yeah, look, he definitely does something. Huh, interesting. I'm about to take all the snaps of riding on a trail. Oh my god. That's going to be so cool. So this is how we get on a horse. I wonder, now this is going to be weird. How do we ride a horse in a skirt? Because this, like, the dress, is it going to just clip through the horse? I feel like that's going to look so weird. Look, there is a broken bridge right there. Do you think... No, it has to lead somewhere. Man, why did they have to tease us like this? I would probably just wait for the whole reveal to find out the whole thing. Now I guess I can make 10 videos speculating on what's coming next. They didn't show skirts for a reason. Maybe it's not going to allow you to wear a skirt while riding a horse. Broken bridge to the castle. So, yeah, makes sense. We should be able to get to the castle, right? All right, let's see what else we can spy. This house is, like, in the river. So if there is water, that means there's probably going to be new fishes in this DLC as well, which is cool. Let's put back the stream goals. What else can we see? Is this a new berry bush? Oh, yeah. This is definitely a new berry bush. You can see a little bit of a brown rectangle on the bottom and some kind of berries. Right? Has to be. It has to be a new berry bush. Maybe this is like... I don't even know. What other red berries don't we have? Which castle... on that open shoot. I mean, people speculating this is Snow White's castle, which makes sense out of all the characters we've seen so far. But then it kind of is implied that she is unlocked right away, so maybe that's evil. Maybe we'll get Evil Queen. If we're getting Snow White, it makes sense for the villain to be Evil Queen. Oh yeah, Cranberry. That could be Cranberry. That's cool. All right, let's keep spying. Let's keep spying. We have tiny bushes too, with the snow on them. Okay, what can we see from here? The new well design. Do we see Scrooge Store or Remy's Restaurant? I don't think I've seen it. But if they do come with this, I mean, they have to, right? Every DLC should have them. Yeah, there is more. There is definitely something more there. There's something going on. Still doesn't feel as big as others. There's also a house right here on the top of this hill. Maybe somebody lives there too. Who knows? Or maybe just part of the decoration. There's new fence. There is new path on the bottom here, you can see. I like this path. It's very interesting. I like the fence too. Okay. All right, let's see. What is this wheel? Is that going to be an item? Bush with a wheel? Interesting. This is cool. It's like a Christmas tree with the snow on it. Yeah, this castle looks really cool. Could it be Evil Queen's castle? Did she have a castle in the snow? I don't think she had a castle. There are 3 biomes. Wait, how do we know that? So it is a full DLC. Wait, what? I mean, we don't know yet. I definitely think the chances of it being a full DLC are now higher that we saw this trailer, but it's still not confirmed. She took Snow White's castle. Oh yeah, I guess so. It is Snow White's castle, but maybe it's Evil Queen who lives in there. And she's overseeing all of these horses riding around. It says 3 biomes on DGLV new page. Wait, there is new page? Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Let me find it. Oh my god. Holy yes. We got more. We got more stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check it out. We got a blog post. Howdy Valley Villagers. Today we're just giddy to share... Oh, that's a good one. To share an early look at what's waiting for us in our next expansion, Disney Dreamlight Valley Wishblossom Ranch. Prepare for serene new biomes. Biomes. Plural. Delightful new friends. An entirely new way to explore the valley. Okay, now when they say that, it does make me think that we can ride the horses outside of the ranch. This new adventure will take you on a sweeping journey through 3 brand new biomes. It is a full DLC. It's confirmed. My God. Awesome. I mean, I'm happy about that. Nestled deep within the mountains, each brimming with surprises and magical moments. Today we're sharing an early glimpse of one of them. Wishing Alps. Yes! So we are going to have probably one biome that's super wintry. Like deep in the mountains. So there is going to be more characters. There is going to be a villain. This is just a little glimpse. Okay, okay. On this journey, you'll be partnered with Snow White, the first princess from Disney's Snow White, the magical pixie herself, Tinkerbell, from Disney's Peter Pan, as well as the headstrong Steed from Disney Tangled Maximus. Oh. So does that imply that it's a villager? Why would we ride another villager? That doesn't seem right. They need to show more. I know, they said they're going to show more in October 16. And then in November, we're going to get DLC. Well, to be fair, that was good. That was a good move by them. It's going to generate lots of hype. And then this whole hype is going to last for the whole months. And then as soon as the hype starts dying down a bit, they're going to drop another update. And then boom, hype again. And then as soon as the hype goes down, then boom, the update itself. It's going to be epic. All right. As those are just a few names, during your stay at Wishblossom Ranch, you will be joined by several new Disney friends, including a few more Disney horses to befriend. Okay. Speaking of horses, this expansion will introduce horseback riding, a brand new feature that will change the way you travel and how you accomplish great many activities in your valley. So this confirms it. We are going to be able to use it anywhere in the valley, which is great. Alongside some of your favorite Disney horses, you will also unlock a fully customizable horse that you can tailor to match your truest Disney Dreamlight self. I wish they would show how that would work. Wishblossom Ranch. Imagine they're going to be selling like the customization options for the horses in Premium Shop. Oh, what if we could put motifs on horses like stickers? No, that would be too crazy. Imagine like pure white horse, like Touch of Magic horse, and we can literally customize it. That would be so cool. Wishblossom Ranch, packed with a slew of horses, will also offer plenty of stable and ranch decors to fulfill your rustic ranch lifestyle dreams. That is beautiful. And this is just the tip of the haystack, so to speak. For a deeper dive into remaining biomes, characters, and features arriving in Wishblossom Ranch, be sure to tune into our snow showcase stream on October 15th. Mark your calendars. Oh, I will. Which day of the week is this? I'm guessing it's Wednesday. Let's check the calendar. Definitely doing a watch party for this one as well. Calendar. And September, October 15. Yep, it's Wednesday. All right. Sounds good to me. I can't wait for October. I know, me too. So they give us like a little tip, which already felt like a lot, and then they say there is more. I mean, they nailed it. That was a beautiful presentation. Just give us just enough to be able to speculate for all this time. Okay, let's speculate. The first biome is called Wishing Alps. What are the other two biomes going to be? Something like Deep Mountains. No, I know. Blossom. Something Blossom, because the DLC is called Wishblossom. We have Wish, one biome, then the other one has to be Blossom. Something blossoms. That's my guess. Let's see. Wishing Alps. Blossoming Peaks. Blossom Peaks. My guess. I would be very surprised if they add Winnie the Pooh into this one. Something Christmas fitting. Look at those honeypots in the background. Wait, what? Honeypots? Where? I don't see honeypots. I wonder if the horses can pull the carriage. Probably not. I'd love to ride my horse around the lake. Yes. Fairy Hollow or Neverland for Tink. Oh yeah, we have Tink, so maybe there's something Tinkerbell related. Yes, you totally missed him. On this picture. Wait, where do you see honeypots? Blossom Woods or Blossom Gardens. That's not bad. Go back in the video to where you can see the biomes in the back with the fog. There's honeypots in the background. 1 second. Let's go back to the video. The fog. Like this? Honeypots, honeypots. What? Honey is behind. What? Where are you seeing honey? New well skin also. Yep. That's not wheelchair. That's a rocking chair. Yeah, that's possible. Somebody give me my man a timestamp. Oh my god. Yes, please. I need to see the honey. Because that could be big. That could be huge. These honey people are crazy. People seeing honey everywhere. Is honey in the room with us right now? It's under the title. This? Okay, wait a second. Okay, wait, give me a second. I'm gonna save this frame, and we're gonna zoom in. So just because it's a little bit orange, you're saying it's honey. Am I correct? That sounds like a big assumption. All right, let's see. Let's see your honey. It could be. I thought it was lava. I wish we had better quality. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait to find out. Why would there be honey in the mountains? Wouldn't Winnie the Pooh make more sense to be in a forest? That is not honey pots. I can see why you would think that, but it just doesn't make sense logically. It does look interesting, though. I feel like if we knew what this is, we would be able to maybe tell what other biomes or other characters be, but... oh, they kept it blurry on purpose. Yeah. Or it's just so small. There is also this, if you want to look at something else zoomed in. What does this tell you? This looks like some kind of scales of 3 different colors. Steam page says 4 villagers. Interesting. They're absolutely crystal mountains. Does Crystal Mountains... Is that from somewhere? Let's see what else we can spy in here. Not much, honestly. They definitely put a fog in there, so we cannot tell. This looks interesting. It almost gives me like dragon vibes. Maybe it's a dragon. I know, yeah. It looks like kind of like scales of a dragon. It almost feels like the dragon is gonna fly out of there. What if we got Hans as a villain? That could be possible. But imagine... I feel like he is... Nobody's gonna want to have him in the valley. Dwarf mine. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. Maybe that's where we're gonna get all of the new gems from this expansion. Evil Queen is the villain 100%. What if we can mount dragons at some point? My god. Imagine riding a dragon around Disney Dreamlight Valley, just shooting fire and characters you don't like. Now that's life. Pixie Dust Mountain. That's possible. Anything else we can spy with a zoom? What is this? I mean, I spy a bunch of different trees. But most of these trees are the trees we already have with just snow on them. Which I don't mind at all. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Is there any other frame I can explore? Maybe something else that gives better angle. Let me see. Okay, this... This is interesting. They only did it in 1080p. If they did it in 4K, we would be able to see what it is easily. I'm looking for some other frames to save, to zoom in on. Something that might have some details. Okay. They're very careful with what they're showing, though. Very careful. Okay. Yeah, those crystal mountains definitely look very interesting. These sneaky developers. Yeah, they really picked the frames to show very well. Okay, I have a few frames that we can take a look at. Doesn't show as much as the other one, but could be interesting. So, this is another one. This is where we enter. Here we can see this mountain from a slightly different perspective. That looks so cool. It does look like a crystal mountain. Who is that goose? Goose is the new companion that's going to be found in the first biome. I wonder who is going to be other ones. The dragon would fit this area, but we already have dragons. Candy Crystal Mountains from Frozen, or something from Raya. Wait, there was Candy Crystal Mountains from Frozen? Dwarf's Gem Mine. It does look like a mine. But also, it's like a whole cave made of gems. That's interesting. Atlantis has crystal mountains. They do that. Wait. Let's see if... I'm going to try to do visual search. Let's see if we can find something. It's hard to tell. Mountains from Fantasia. Yeah, I cannot find anything that matches this, that's Disney related. It might be just completely made up location. Okay, but let's take a look at the other one. No, wait, it's still the same one. So we have this frame. Once again, shows the same thing from about the same angle. There is a bridge. We can see the new path in more detail. A couple new horses. This is hard. Why are they doing this to us? I want to know what this is, and they don't want me to know what this is. Let's take a look at this again. What is this? Is this just a cloud? There's also a house on the top of the mountain there, but it's probably part of the village. Yeah, we're not gonna find out what this is until we see October 16th. Man, this is gonna be a long time to wait. Looks like smoke. The tweet video has a better quality version. No way, really? Usually Twitter one has the much worse quality than YouTube one. Let's see. Oh my god, it is 4K. What the hell? How did they get 4K on Twitter but not on YouTube? What? Okay, this is much better quality. Okay, you can see things in much more detail here. All right, let's give it another try in high resolution. We're doing some detective work. All right. So this is as high as the resolution as you can get. Oh my god, we can actually look how much more detailed this is. That definitely looks like crystals way more now. And now, my god, it is honeypots. It is honeypots. Are we actually getting Winnie the Pooh? No way. Holy moly, how is this even possible? It is honeypots. You were right. I don't know how you saw it from that blurry image. Maybe you saw it on Twitter, so you had a better quality. But in 4K, it is clearly honeypots. And it will be absolutely ridiculous to have honeypots waterfall or whatever this is without having Winnie the Pooh, right? But why is he in the mountains? What happened? How did he go from nice cozy forest to the mountains? That is insane. Maybe they will add him later. I feel like he has to be there. Shouldn't we getting way more characters then? It doesn't mean they're gonna bring everybody from Winnie the Pooh. Maybe we're only gonna have maybe 1 or 2. Technically, they only reveal 2 characters, and usually they bring 5 characters with every DLC so far. So it is possible we're gonna have 1 villain, and then 2 characters from Winnie the Pooh. Pooh is adventurous and always going places by himself. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that is going to be the weirdest combination of characters. Steam has 4. Steam says it's 4. Oh. No, the goose is not a character. Neither are the horses. So far, we only know about Tinkerbell and Snow White. If that's true, and there's only 4 characters, it has to be just then Winnie the Pooh and some villain, which is potentially Evil Queen. The Steam page does say something about adventure deep into the crystal caverns. Okay, what is that Steam page? I need to find it now. Where does it say this? Where do I find this? Aha, I found it. Okay, I don't know how to show this because I wasn't prepared to show the Steam page. Let me see. I could just take a few screenshots, actually. All right, let's read it. Wow, we are diving really deep here. So this is what the Steam page says. Howdy, Valley Villagers. Today we're giddy... Oh, wait, that's the same thing the post says, no? Pushing Alps. Wait, there is nothing... This is the same. Where does it say the new stuff? Okay, that's not it. If it's Crystal Caverns, it could be where the 7 dwarves are. Yeah. Go to the store page. Okay. I'm at the store page. Then what? You have to search for it if you are going to buy it. Oh. Oh, you can find the DLC already. Holy. Oh my god. There is so much in here. Okay, wait a second. We're gonna take a look. If you don't mind. Okay, I found it. There we go. So it comes with 5,000 moonstones, which is great. Nestled among the Wishblossom Mountains is a special place powered by the heart's deepest wishes, where horses once roamed free and stables were full of life. That was until the ranch fell into the hands of someone who neglected it, causing the mysterious phenomenon, the decay. Okay. Saddle up for adventure with your magical new Disney friends to find the missing horses, reverse the effects of the decay, and restore the range back to the former glory. So that kind of sounds like there is no villain, right? There's probably no villain here. Befriend 4 new villagers and 3 horses. Snow White has been taking care of the range since the decay, but now she needs your help. Awaken Tinkerbell in order to understand the power behind Wishblossom magic, and become pals with Maximus as you ride towards the far reaches of Wishblossom Mountains in search of adventure. That's not all. You'll also meet more new faces along the way. That's great. So, 2 characters so far, 2 more to meet. So, 2 characters we don't know about yet. Mount your horses for new adventures. Care for your horses daily by feeding, brushing, and petting your horses daily. Ooh. To deepen your friendship levels with them, you can also fully customize your horse appearance with customization features and accessories tailored to your style. So does the horse get faster as we care for it? I don't think it matters who neglected it. We're just there to deal with the situation. I don't think the one of the characters is going to be the one that neglected it. I think they're not important. Ride your horses and unlock special abilities. Your new mounts can also help you care for your valley by helping with gardening, mining, and cleaning out your village. Cleaning! Oh my god, I need all the help I can get with cleaning. Opening tons of unique new experiences. Set off on horseback in a vast world. The Wishblossom Mountains combine 3 new biomes for you to explore, including the Wishblossom Ranch, a rustic farmland surrounded by the snow-covered peaks and alpine meadows. So one biome is going to be peaks and the other one is going to be meadows. Okay. Each biome contains a fully customizable layout to make your own, including craftable items and meals to unlock, and animal companions to befriend. Alright, so just like any other DLC. It feels illegal to have the store info already. Yeah, I mean, they posted it. Help Snow White restore the range to its former glory. With the help of your new friends, set out on a quest to reverse the effects of decay and bring life back to Wishblossom Ranch. Adventure deep into the Crystal Caverns. So that's what we were looking at the heart of the mountains to find the key to get the world up and running again and complete puzzles to reach new areas. Not a world about Winnie the Pooh, but like I cannot believe they have Honey Waterfall to not have, and plus they said there's a meadows biome and Winnie the Pooh would fit the meadows, right? Why do people say wrench? I mean, English is not my native language, so I might say it in a weird way. That's not people, that's just me. What is this article? This is official Steam page for the new DLC that you can already wishlist. Yeah, it's likely we're gonna meet the dwarfs, but if they are gonna design the dwarfs and not let them, like, are they gonna be? Maybe it's gonna be some kind of a area that we can come back to for something. Maybe the dwarfs are gonna be providing some kind of service. Interesting. Definitely Pooh would fit. Yeah, I think so. So, no villain, which means we have 2 remaining villagers, which, as you guys said, if they're gonna bring Winnie the Pooh, they have to bring somebody else. Who, though, would fit the best? Is it Piglet, is it Tigger, or is it the donkey? My bet is on Tigger. I'm placing a bet that it's going to be Winnie and the Tigger. Maybe the dwarf's mine so you don't have to. That would be a dream. Tigger is about as popular as Pooh. They would be perfect together. Yeah, I think they would fit. I feel like they might do the Winnie the Pooh realm in the future to bring the rest of them through the realm. That would make sense. But, hear me out. So far, and I could be mistaken, but there hasn't been a single DLC where we didn't get, where we did get more than one character from one franchise. They never came in pairs. They always are taken from completely different, sometimes completely unrelated franchises and put into DLC. So if that's the logic that's going to continue, that means we're only going to get one Winnie the Pooh characters. And the fourth one is still undecided. It could still be a villain. What about Maleficent and Aurora? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Damn it. You broke my theory! I forgot about them. But there was no villain in Winnie the Pooh, right? Wait, was there a villain? Ah, man, this is tough. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Just gonna have to wait and find out. We could get some random weird villagers. Already, the cast of this DLC has zero logic or connection whatsoever. But they're gonna make it work. That's the beauty of Disney Dreamlight Valley. The characters that you would never imagine being together and interacting, you can find in Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it's beautiful. It's very well done. Wasn't Piglet shown at the villains meeting at one point? Wait, what? Piglet is a villain? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Why do I feel like lightheaded and sick from getting all of this information? Probably way too much. The brain needs to process. I'm excited to see whoever we get. Yeah. So I feel like we have 3 characters out of 4 pretty much confirmed. Well, technically 2, but I'm gonna go and add Winnie the Pooh to the list. That's the only thing that makes sense. And the 4th one... Okay, wait, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't think it's going to be... I don't change my mind. I think it's going to be completely unrelated character because we get the first 2 in the first biome. Then to the right, we're going to have the meadows. So we get Winnie the Pooh from the meadows. But then there is no way we're not getting a single character from the crystal caverns. So there has to be somebody in the caverns. And none of the Winnie the Pooh characters make sense to be in the caverns. So I think it's somebody else. Potentially the villain. Maybe not. Ashley! Thank you so much for $5 super chat. Thank you so much for support. I think it's Hans. It is possible. It is possible. I think we might get Wreck-It Ralph in Crystal Caverns. Ooh, that's gonna be so bad. Such a bad look because Ralph was in all the promotional materials. Bring him as a paid DLC character, that would be bad. But they did it to Rapunzel. Rapunzel's tower was in the promotional materials too. I would be so happy if it was Hans. Really? Why? I feel like Hans was like kind of like really bad, like in the same way the Mother Gothel is bad. Why would you want Hans in the valley? It's like one of those villains that's like is way too relatable. We only miss Hans from Frozen. What about Sven? What if we get Sven on a ranch and we ride him? Oh, I would love to ride Sven. Watch it be King Candy. That would be insane. That would be absolutely insane. Honestly, I think it will be either Cruella or Evil Queen. Evil Queen makes sense if we follow the logic of Storybook Vale, where we have Aurora and Maleficent. It's kind of similar situation with Evil Queen and Snow White, but they don't have to follow that logic. Who makes the most sense to live in the mountains from all the villains? Maybe the book gets legs and is the villain. That'd be funny. Ralph, but Ralph is not a villain. Each biome contains a fully customizable layout. Are we finally getting terraforming? I think they meant just that we can decorate them. I don't think this game can handle terraforming. Terraforming is... I mean, if by terraforming you mean like maybe moving like the rivers, mountains, maybe. But I really doubt it. What if we get the dwarfs in the realm that gets released after the DLC? The thing about dwarfs, like there's 7 of them. It doesn't seem like we're gonna be getting them as characters because they're not gonna add 7 dwarfs as 7 characters or even as 1 character. I feel like if we are gonna get dwarfs, it's just gonna be like a spot where we can visit them, maybe in the mountains, but not someone that we can just bring back. Where did you get those infos? Is there a link? The link, literally, if you search Wishblossom on the Steam page, I bet it works the same on any platform. PlayStation probably has it up already, but I know for sure it's on Steam. Just search Wishblossom on Steam and click on the DLC link. You can wishlist it, and also you can find all this information on Steam. Chansey, thank you so much for $2 super chat. That book gave me trust issues. Love you. Thank you so much, Chansey. Yeah, the book, I cracked that book so early. I was so cautious. I knew the book is bad news. So if they try to hide a villain in this one, I'm gonna find out who the villain is right away. I bet it's Tinkerbell. She's jealous. She is always jealous. So she's gonna sabotage us. Maybe she thinks if the ranch finally completely gets destroyed, she can be free and go to Peter. That would actually make sense. Rockin' Robin, thank you so much for $5 super chat. I'm thoroughly enjoying your life. It's been fun trying to figure out the update. I am enjoying it too. I was expecting like a short update, but it seems like there's so much to talk about. Even though they said it's a tip of the haystack, which is hilarious, by the way. I feel like we can be talking and still figuring out new stuff all the time. That's incredible. Captain Hook, ranch villain. Thank you, Myra. Why wouldn't it be the Evil Queen? It could be. It could be. She's pretty likely. Meet more new faces. Yes, so 2 more faces, because they do say 4, and we already know about 2, so 2 more to meet. What book? The Storybook Vale book. Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Ooh, she did have a kind of base in a cave. And we do have a bunch of items from them already. Ooh, this is interesting. I don't know how they would spin the story for her to be there, but that is a possibility. But I see Tink being, like, from her movies, not the jealous type. I mean, I haven't seen the latest movies, but she was pretty jealous in the original Peter Pan. My god, the stream has 751 likes. Guys, we smashed the goal to pieces. That's incredible. That's why Hook was not in Skull Rock. You think Hook is the villain? He lives in the mountains? They hinted in the tapestry Snow White, so based on that, I'm curious if we will get Evil Queen or maybe another from the tapestry, like Lady and the Tramp or Coco. I feel like eventually we'll get all of them. The question is it going to be this DLC? Is it going to be next DLC? Or maybe it's just going to be free update Realm? Yzma makes potions to turn characters into animals. She has potential. Yeah! They did hint at the, like, on this page, the previous... So, the ranch fell into the hands of someone who neglected it, causing a mysterious phenomenon, the decay. So, it does kind of sound that someone is still there. It just... They just completely neglected it. But what if they just... still there, and we just need to... We might need their help. We might need to confront them and help, like, try to make them help us figure out what's going on with the ranch and how to fix it. Clayton from Tarzan could be trying to hunt the animals. There is so many options. It's just dawning on me how many possibilities there is. It's kind of crazy. But most of the time, when we speculate, and there is perfectly logical choice for a character, they bring somebody completely different that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, and somehow make it work even better than anybody expected. So that's definitely going to be interesting. What if we neglected it? Oh, plot twist. But how did it... It says that ranch fell into the hands of somebody. It didn't fall into our hands. We would know if we had a ranch, right? Missing horses. So there's going to be more horses. Ooh, that's an interesting question. What is going to be the currency of this new DLC? And also, what is going to be the Nightthorn version of this DLC? Ooh. I don't think there is... I don't think we've seen anything on the trailer, right? Evil Queen lives in the snow mountains. I think it's her. Very possible. We could have forgotten about the ranch. Oh, man. Imagine. Decay is obviously the thorns, but we usually have like a different item in each DLC that we need to remove all the time. So maybe Decay is gonna show itself as some kind of a crack in the ground that we're gonna need to patch. Black splotches. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. We neglected a whole valley. I don't think it's far-fetched. Okay, that's a good point. Maybe the currency is decay. You gotta spend decay to make decay. No, wait, that does sound weird. I feel like decay, something we get for fighting the decay. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. There's no way to guess. Maybe we'll be able to guess after the next reveal. Hay piles. The currency will be some sort of feed. Oh yeah, maybe we get something that we can feed the horses. But we do, the trailer shows us feeding them apples. King Candy is a villain. That would be hilarious. Regeneration, mold. Yeah, all the possibilities. I think the Nightthorns will be the yellow branch bush. Oh, wait a second. Speaking of the yellow bush, that's true. We did have one item that wasn't really explainable in the trailer that we saw. Let me find it. I saw it somewhere. Wait a second. Now I can find it. Can anybody give me a timestamp? Side saddle. Oh, interesting. I remember seeing it, but I now rewatched the whole trailer and I can't find it. I found it. I found it. Aha, this thing. This little bush. Is it possible that this is the Nightthorn? Imagine Dreamsnap with horses. I hope we can take pictures on a horse. Currency is just pots of honey. Tumbleweeds. Could be. Yeah, maybe like enchanted tumbleweeds or something. Maybe this thing is sucking out the energy out of the ranch or something. It's like a weed. I think it's a bush. But it's glowing, though. It kind of looks out of place. It feels like something is different about it. It feels magical for no reason. Yeah, the northern lights look awesome. It looks like a tumbleweed. Would make sense with horses. But why is it glowing, though? Yeah, there's another one of these bushes behind the player's head. If it's tumbleweed, if it was something that we would harvest, first of all, it would have like the brown rectangle underneath. If it's like a plantable item, it's possible. It could be also like some kind of a spice. This could be a spice, actually. That would also make sense. Can you stream making a dream snap? Yeah, we're making dream snap tomorrow. It's going to be a live stream. Pixie dust bush. Ooh, that's a good idea. What if it's a spice that drops pixie dust? You harvest it and you get pixie dust. So many questions and theories. I love it. I know. I see a major clipping problem in skirts, dresses, and mounts. Oh yeah, I did mention that. I cannot imagine how can you possibly wear a skirt on a mount. It's gonna go right through it. What is this? Oh. That's Tinkerbell. You think Tinkerbell is gonna live with Peter Pan? Full reveal October 15. In the end of the trailer, there is a cool moment where the horse just running towards the camera. Wait, what? Oh, this. Like, it looks like there is animation for the horse to go on the back paws. So we go up. I think we'll be able to click a button and for a horse to do this. Or maybe some other poses too, which would be super cool. Zone, thank you so much for €2 super chat. Now I can only think about Winnie the Pooh. Thank you so much. Yes, the tulips are going to be the new flowers in this DLC. Whoops, they look incredible. I like how it has snow and grass. It's like where the mountains meet the meadows. Yeah, I think this is why this is like the middle biome. There's going to be two biomes on the sides. One is probably going to be full-blown mountains. One is going to be the meadows. And this is like them coming together and meeting each other. Yay! Run, horsey, run. The Max's face is everything. It's so good. Yeah, this is not going to work with the skirt. I have no idea how they're going to make it happen. Imagine there's going to be glitch where it removes our skirt when we try to ride the mount in a skirt. There is an interview with a DDLV dev. Can I find it somehow? Is that about this update? Oh, you did? Okay, wait a second. There is more stuff. There is even more stuff. Let me check it out. We're gonna learn everything there is to know about this DLC. Oh my god, it's a whole 5 minutes interview. Well, that sounds exciting. All right, let's watch the interview with the creative director.
I'm at the Gamescom. Is day one. It's almost the end of the
Whoa.
day for
Why are we buffering so much?
me, and I rode my way until
Ooh, this is bad. Why is this buffering?
I reached the booth with the Dreamlight Valley game and the
What?
guys
They had a
over at
booth?
Game Loft, which we know and love, and we also know and love the game. It's very present at home because my wife and kids play a lot.
Really?
And they were expecting some stuff. They were completely wrong. They got it all wrong because this is a new expansion, the third expansion to the game, which is called Wishblossom Ranch. It's all about the horses, wild horses. So where did the idea come from that you really wanted to introduce the horses other than just traversing the world faster?
So we see so much love for animals with our player base. They love the animal companions. And so we thought that this would be a great way to both play into that love of animals, but also to bring a new type of animal companion to the game through the mounts that would also completely transform the way that players get around their valley. So with the mounts, they'll be able to move more quickly,
Nice.
and they'll be able to do everything that they could do on foot on the horse.
And that's also adding some thematic sort of elements for the ranch for you to customize. And also you have to create a bond with the horse, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's one thing that for us, we wanted the horse to be also a progression element. So we want the horse to be able to be leveled up, and we wanted the whole kind of theme of the expansion to be around caring for them, really, and learning how to do that. So as well, we see players who are very enthusiastic about certain horses from Disney movies, and in this, you'll also be able to meet and build bonds with them, just the way that you do with Disney villagers.
Progression also means storytelling. So what's going on here? This is a new map, this is a new area, there's a story to be told. So why is this ranch like ruined? What do we have to do? Who's the culprit here?
Oh.
So we'll have more to roll out about that shortly, but for our main story, the player is invited here to Wishblossom Ranch, and this is really the place in the player's heart
No.
where wishes come true.
No buffering. This is important. They're going to reveal something.
Where their deepest wishes live. And the player is going to find the ranch at first quite run down because a certain Disney villain has come along and run the place right into the ground. And so the player is going to have to find where the horses have gone. They're going to have to bring them back. They're going
Stop. Why is it buffering? So there is a villain. Oh my god. So that actually, I don't know, this speaks Cruella to me. I don't know why.
have to repair the stables and get this place up and running again with the help of some new villagers.
Some new villagers, such as a Disney princess and a little tinkly fairy.
So we're so excited with this expansion to be bringing the very first Disney princess, Disney's Snow White, to the game. And as well, we will be bringing early on in the expansion, you'll get to meet Tinkerbell from Disney's Peter Pan, both two highly anticipated characters for our players who we're super excited for players to get to meet.
And this is how...
Oh, roadmap. We're talking about roadmap.
How does this play into the roadmap for content for the game? Because we're still expecting some new stuff to come to the Vale this very year. So what can you tell me about the roadmap? Like what can players expect? And expecting some new stuff for the Vale, and then this expansion coming.
So with the Storybook Vale, we brought the last major story update during the summer, which brought Maleficent and Aurora. We still do have a couple of small things that will be coming for that in the near future, so players can wait to see that. We also will be continuing with our free updates, so players can expect to see our full new roadmap for that in the near future. But in terms of this expansion, one really cool thing about it is this will be our first expansion where we bring all the content together at once. So in previous expansions, players had to wait for future updates to get characters like Maleficent and Aurora and to get the ending of the story. This expansion is going to drop all in one piece.
That's insane.
In November.
One piece. You got to be kidding me. That's going to be crazy.
It's going to bring all of the characters and all of the biomes and all of the horses with it at that time, as well as the end of the new story.
And I guess it's also going to release on every platform in November. What can you tell me about the Switch 2 version? Because we got this teaser of the announcement, there was going to be a specific version up.
Switch 2 version, guys. You've been asking earlier.
Patch. We're currently playing on the Switch 2, but it's the Switch 1 version, natively. So what can we expect from that patch?
Yeah, first I'll mention again, like you say, if players want to play on the Switch 2, Dreamlight
Can we jump in the
Valley
future?
plays great on it
Yep.
right now. It works, but it is still the Switch 1 version.
Yep.
We've announced that we are working on a Switch 2 upgraded version, and the full
Ah!
details of that will be announced in time. But right now, we're still working on it and don't have anything more to announce.
Oh, man.
And some geese to follow you while you gallop on your horse, with some crazy stuff that we also expect always from you guys.
Well, this is it.
So thank you so much for your time. We're really looking forward to getting our own hands. We just saw a demo, but we really want to play this new content. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
That is crazy. So, more updates for the Veil. The DLC drops in one part. Which, I don't know, is that because it's that small that they couldn't separate it in multiple parts? Is there anything... Oh, this is just transcription of the whole thing. Okay. So, yeah, we learned quite a few things. What else did we learn? Oh, that there is a villain that neglected the ranch, and the way he talked about it, it feels like it's implied that the villain is gonna be one of the villagers that we're gonna meet. That's crazy. What are the thoughts? So a lot of people saying evil queen because she destroyed villages before. Can you share this link? Yes, 1 second. I'll share it on Twitch and on YouTube. Alright, just dropped it. Mr. Star Wars, spot on about Storybook Veil. That wasn't finished. I mean, it felt kind of unfinished, so yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they could just literally mean that it's not going to be like a story update, maybe some more bug fixes, because I don't know what's going on. This bug with items spawning around the trials and in inaccessible areas, they said they fixed it 3 times already in the last 3 updates. It hasn't been fixed still. I don't understand how you can not fix this one issue for this long. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, for Storybook Veil, they could just release 2 more companions that, once again, they said they released in this update, but apparently it's now coming in the next update. And a couple bug fixes, that could be it. But also, no wait, we're still missing 10 more tapestries. So I think there will be one more update. And also it feels like the storybook, the Lore Keeper story is not fully finished. Maybe there will be another small tiny update to wrap everything up. It could be possible. Or they just drop a couple more pages. That's also possible. Season 2, Episode 20. Evil Queen destroys a village trying to find Snow White. Plus, the ranch will be destroyed by a villain. But it wasn't destroyed. It was just neglected. And who is the most neglectful Disney villain? Besides Mother Gothel. I don't know. I just feel like Cruella fits because she has the thing with animals. The stepmother. It could be. Since we are getting Cinderella, it actually would make sense to release a stepmother before that. Ralph started as a villain. If that was Ralph, he would probably just stomp on it. So many options, so much information. Evil Queen was mostly jealous while Cruella just wanted more and Tremaine was just evil. Well, I would say Evil Queen is pretty evil too because it literally has evil in her name and she tried to poison somebody, which is pretty evil. Storybook Vale needs a new update. I'm glad they're finishing it. Yeah, we definitely need more tapestries. How much is this DLC again? Well, it seems like it's going to follow the pattern from before. So $30, I'm guessing. They haven't revealed the price yet. But it does say on the Steam page it comes with 5,000 Moonstones. So my guess is it's going to be $30. And maybe there's going to be $50 version that's going to come with some exclusive items like last time. Or was it $40? That was like a more expensive version that came with extra items. On official Trello board, it says that the the Teal Dragon and Black Pegasus are coming in the next update. Once again, they've been saying it for multiple updates now. That architecture makes me think Pinocchio. Wow, Pinocchio is definitely... it's the first suggestion for that one. Yeah, this is going to be great. The riding... So, the mounts also move faster. That's another thing that we just learned. So, I'm guessing it's even faster than gliding. So, that's... opens up another question. Is there an energy system for riding a horse? Do we need to feed the horse for it to be able to, like, gallop? And then maybe if it runs out of energy, it starts moving slower? Because it seems like if it's just a faster mode of transportation that doesn't take any resources, it just seems way too OP. I feel like there is going to be some kind of system where maybe the more you upgrade your horse by talking to it and washing it, the faster it gets, and like the bigger energy bar it has. Something like this. So for the Memory Mania event, it's actually... the developers posted that the dates on the event are wrong. It's going to start this week, and it's going to last for 2 weeks. So it's going to end on December 17, not December 10, as it says in the game. Yeah, it did show the horse eating an apple, which... like, do we need to feed it apples for it to be able to go fast? I'm just curious, like, once you're on the horse and you're riding, are you limited to how long you can ride until you need to feed it again? Just like we are with sprinting or gliding. I wonder if the biome will be larger if we can move faster on horses. That's a good question. It didn't give me an impression that was extremely large from what we've seen, but we haven't seen much yet, so it's possible. Saving those apples now. Yeah, maybe it eats any fruits. Dreams with Jim! Thank you so much for $5 super chat. Yay! Welcome, Dreams. What are your thoughts? I think it's the same as giving plants. I think the horse will get levels. We need to take care of them. Yeah, but like... do we... once we fully max out the levels, is there still a point of taking care of our horse? Or we can neglect them? No, I'm not going to neglect my horses. It makes sense why we would need to feed them if it takes energy. Yeah, maybe like the items, just like we eat them, maybe it's going to... once we're on the horse, it's going to have an option to feed it to your horse. That would be pretty cool. There's going to be maybe finally a point to have a forage buddies if you're going to eat a lot of apples. Can't wait to accidentally ride over Remy, Woody, and Buzz. That would be hilarious. As long as we don't need to feed them cooked meals. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I'm carrying a bunch of those anyway. It would be convenient if I could feed my horse the same food I'm eating, so I can just keep one stack on me. Save some inventory space. Yes, Goose is the companion. It's the companion that's going to be unlocked in the first biome. There is going to be 2 more, according to all the articles, in 2 other biomes. We still don't know who they are. One is going to be the meadow. One is going to be like the mountainous area. Who is the good critter for the mountain? Or the meadow? Something to match Winnie the Pooh. I have no idea. Maybe bees? Ooh, imagine we could have bees. That would make sense, though. Yeah, new meals because we do have new ingredients. Goats! Ooh, goats for the mountains! Yes, please! Imagine inventory space from a horse. That would make sense. Pigs and goats. Baby bears. Land of milk and honey. PJ would definitely neglect the ranch. I'm going with Winnie the Pooh and King Sandy as a villain. Oh, King Candy. That's a very bold prediction. 3 Disney horses plus 1 customizable horse. Yeah, so 4 horses in total, which is great. She said Alpine. Germany is Alpine, right? Isn't Snow Whitetail from Germany? Yeah, I think so. Bear and he would eat the honey. But if we're getting Winnie the Pooh, we already have a bear. It would be kind of strange if we have a Winnie the Pooh surrounded by little bears. It looked like we will get a new type of bird. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. I wonder if we can ride horses elsewhere, floating islands or main valley. Yeah, from what I've seen, I get an impression that you can. And it's faster than gliding, so that's good. Basically got the confirmation that Maximus is a character. What do you mean? Maximus is not a character. Maximus is a horse. Just like we have 3 Disney horses plus 1 customizable horse. Those are completely separate from characters and from companions. They're like going to be a whole separate category. I would like chickens, and we could get eggs from them instead of Remy. Oh, imagine the chicken just drops an entire, dozen of eggs in a package. Oh, man, that would be hilarious. The name of the horse in the Cinderella. Oh, wait. I don't remember. But there was a horse. It wasn't a huge character, but it was pretty fun. I feel like Maximus stands out against other horses and is a combination of villager and mount. But Maximus doesn't talk. So how would we have him as a villager? And do friendship quests? I don't know. It would be cool. If he is a villager, I hope he's not one of the 4, because we need 2 more villagers. So, wait, did they say which other horses, which other Disney horses we're getting? So there is Philippe, there is Maximus, there is one more. I don't think they said which one is the last one. Cinderella's horse is one of her mice transformed. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Wally doesn't talk either if you think about it. Well, Wally kind of has, like... He has ways to communicate. I don't see how Maximus could communicate. Elsa's horse from Frozen would be so cool. Oh my god, that blue horse? That would be epic. Can villagers ride horses? My guess is no. I feel like it would be a pain for them to design animations because all the villagers are different shapes and sizes. It's going to be a lot of work to design animations for all of them riding the horse. Maybe we'll get Shang. Ooh, but Shang would be a villain? We are basically pretty confident about 3 out of 4 characters, and there is still one more that is most likely a villain. Oh yeah, horse from Cinderella is named Major. Oswald technically couldn't communicate until they put him in the game. I mean, everything is possible in the world of Disney Dreamlight Valley. He's gonna end up being labeled a notable mount. Ooh, interesting. I think it's Stinky Pete because he is from the mountains. That would be definitely a big surprise. Just imagine Remy riding a horse. I would rather imagine Remy getting trampled by a horse. No offense, Remy. In the movie, Maximus communicates with actions. Yeah, that's true. But it would just be much harder to design quests for him. Remy riding the head of the horse. Oh yeah, just on top of the head, holding the ears. If we're riding the horse, can we still have the 2 animal companions? That's a good question. Ooh, that would be complicated. If we can actually ride really fast, what about villagers that we're hanging out with? Are they gonna just run after us? Oh my god, that would be so cruel. Imagine equipping a villager and then just cheesing it somewhere on a horse and they're just gonna have to run after you. That would be so cool. Actually, you can give some of them workout. I bet Gaston would like it. Where is the first look? You mean the trailer? It should be available earlier in the stream. We looked at the trailer for quite a long time. Imagine the villager rides with you. I cannot imagine. I think the horses only have 1 saddle. It is also possible once you're on the horse, it's just gonna basically unassign your companions and villagers and then put them back after you dismount the horse. That's probably the most likely way they're gonna handle it. Oh, we explored so much things on this stream. We saw the interview, we saw the Steam details, we saw the blog post, we saw the trailer. Lots of stuff to talk about. But I thought it was going to be 1 hour stream. It's been 2 hours, 12 minutes. I think we're going to start getting wrapped up. I think we talked about pretty much anything possible for this DLC. I'm probably going to make a video with the main points from this entire stream, just like a short version of everything new that's coming, either later today or tomorrow. I'm not sure yet if I'll have a chance to make it today, but there is, even the short version is probably going to be at least 20 minutes. There is just so much that's been revealed, and there is even more that hasn't been revealed yet, which is kind of crazy. Will we have stables or other islands like the main valley? That's also an interesting question. Where would the horses stay? Because I don't think they're going to just be roaming around the valley. They're probably going to stay in the range, except the one that you maybe have equipped. If you are equipped... But what if you dismount the horse? The horse just... Is it going to stay where it is? Or is it going to disappear? And if you need to mount the horse, do you need to go find the horse, or can you mount it from your menu and then once you dismount, it just disappears? Like, do you summon it by mounting it through the menu? That's also, because if they're only on the ranch, if you need to mount a horse, you're gonna have to go to the ranch, mount a horse, and go back to wherever you want to go. That sounds cumbersome. So I think we'll be able to equip them just like companions, maybe. That would be cool. What if Scrooge starts selling animals? Oh no. Thank you, it's Sir Mom. It's Sermon. Oh, that's a cool name. Given how many notable horses exist in Disney, we would need a small village of stables to eventually have them all. Yeah, maybe we're not gonna have them out all at once. Maybe we can literally assign, like, a horse to a stable. Maybe we can have an item that is a stable, like a companion house, and we can assign a specific horse to it. And that, like, if we need to ride a horse, we can always get to the stable and get the horse. I feel like that makes the most sense. Do you think we will get floating islands based on the new DLC biomes? 100%. Maybe not as soon as the DLC drops. We still didn't get Storybook Vale biomes, which potentially could be coming next update. If this is a small DLC, could they also be attached to our main valley? This is not a small DLC. I was completely wrong in my prediction. This is a huge DLC, potentially even bigger than the ones we had before. It has 3 biomes. It has lots of villagers, lots of areas to explore, and yeah, this is definitely not a mini DLC. It's a full-blown DLC, and it's gonna be great. All right, guys. I think this is all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, expect a video with a more shorter breakdown of all the new features coming later. Thank you for hanging out. We crossed 1,000 viewers. At one point, we had 1,500 viewers. That hasn't happened since the last developer stream, and it's absolutely insane. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I would appreciate a sub, because I post Disney Dreamlight videos every single day. I haven't missed a daily upload for the past 2 years, and I'm not planning to miss it anytime soon. Plus, at least 2 streams per week. Lots of awesome stuff coming your way. There's going to be member streams soon. There is going to be other games on streams as well. Lots of fun. So subscribe, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy all of the news. Enjoy all of the hype, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.